I suppose the changes in the high street are the ones that I remember most. The pace of life in the high street, the change of traffic density, the change of shop fronts. Because I knew the high street well as a small boy by staying in Bill Clifford's house and going up and down the high street. That has changed so much. The deliveries, all the shops delivered then.
Yes. And I suppose you more or less knew everybody.
Yes, you did. I mean, I still know a lot of people, but I mean, there are so many people now that you can't possibly get them. But, I mean, I was in the co-op this morning, and I think I spoke to just about every darn person I've met because I knew them all.
Yes.
Which is one of the reasons I could never conceive of going anywhere else to live. And the suggestion that in retirement we should go and live at the seaside is just something that I don't understand. You live where you're known and welcomed and where you know other people.
Exactly.
That's the way I feel.
Yes. And of course, I suppose the average age of the population has got higher because there are quite a lot of retirement places.
Yes, there are. And I guess everybody lives a bit like that.
Do you think places like Bearwater and the other retirement complexes, do you think that's altered life in Hungerford at all? Because there are no sound of us.
Yes, it has. I mean, basically, we were involved in the planning of Bearwater, and the guy who wanted the first of all came to see me. How long has Bearwater been there now?
Well, I moved in 86, and it started about 84.
Well, the guy came to see me whilst I was mayor and actually talked about it. It's a chap from Bedwin, as I remember rightly. Lots of good ideas. That's right, Guy Mossop. That's right. And we talked about it, and the conception I felt was good. And at that time, the Hungerford Landscape Group, which came into being in '74, was very dramatically responsible for landscaping the whole area. And we spent a lot of time down thinking what Bearwater might eventually look like. And as far as I'm concerned, Bearwater's good news because, for the most part, you're such darned interested people down there. And you get involved in town affairs. And whilst you perhaps don't remember Hungerford, by a process of research, you found out almost more about our town than people like myself who've lived here all their lives.
There's a good handful who have involved themselves in the local affairs.
Absolutely splendid
development.
development. Yeah.
Possibly encouraged by Kath Walker.
Catherine's quite exceptional, maybe.
She's into everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's our assistant.
And yet she's a relative to you, Kathleen.
Yes.
And Kathleen used to, when she first came into the town, made it her business to come and sit in on the town council meetings. And she got to know the town by doing that. She was our only spectator for years. And the first suggestion that she might join the town council and stand for election, no way would Kathleen do that.
No. She doesn't like to be
She's a backroom lady.
But she likes to be there, as you say, and she'll always knuckle to and help out. Yeah, she's a great character.
But then Hungerford always has been stuffed full of characters. I like to think and remember all of them. And it's a pleasant place. I mean, it has so much Hungerford, it seems to me, and people who've come here because I'm a Methodist, because I know Methodism particularly well in the town. The great demise of Bath Road Church was an enormous loss, but so many of the ministers, the Methodist ministers who were stationed in Hungerford, chose actually to retire here. It hangs on to you, it doesn't let go, Hungerford. And I don't know if anyone else has talked to you about Bath Road Church, but dwell there for a moment. There was a great Victorian edifice which really was a great landmark on the A4, which was demolished.
When was it?
Early 70s, I would have said. Probably about 71, 72. But it could seat as many as the parish church. A huge church, which almost went on beyond its time. But it was sad, really, because my sister was married from there. Margaret's brother was married from there. It was a great church. Had a lovely old pipe organ, which required hand pumping.
Then there was another one in Church Street, wasn't there?
Yes, there was. The Wesleyan Chapel there. There's still a graveyard there, of course,
yes.
in Church Street.